welcome to Razzmatazz with Rashi. Today we have with us Chinmayee Gayatri Sahu. She's an author, a blogger. She loves painting and writing poetry. And recently she has also come up with her own poetry book. So in this episode, we'll get to know about all of these and much more. Welcome, Chinmayee. How are you?
Hi Rashi, thank you for having me on the show, and it is wonderful to be with you again. Last year we met, and that is where it all started.
Exactly.
My video blogging, you can say, the way I have come in front of camera, it is all because of you. It started with you, thanks to
I'm
you.
honored. Thank you.
Yeah, me too. I am more than that, and it's very pleasant to be back and to have the session with you. I was not imagining to have my second book published. I was not very sure because it just started. Yes, it was not on the plan, but then I thought, why not?
Yeah, so, why not? I was
so now we are here.
We had Chinmayee in our last season also, where she came with storybook. It was fiction, right?
Yeah, yes, and it was titled Five Petals.
Here with Five Petals, and this time she's here with a poetry book. So much talent. What's the secret, Chinmayee?
No. We are all talented here. That is why probably we are all here. It's not about being talented or something. I believe we all have that creative instinct within us. It's just a matter of time that, we dig deep into ourselves and bring that out.
Yes.
सब में कुछ ना कुछ तो होता ही है. Everyone has that. होता है, बिल्कुल होता है. भगवान जब बनाते हैं तो he has given some kind of X factor to everyone. That is what I personally believe. It's just that there is a phase of life when you are not able to tap into those potential, but then sometimes art calls you.
Yeah.
So and you have to be in it. Yes. So that's how I came up with
opportunity to come up with that.
Exactly.
To show your talent. Yeah.
Yes. And maybe we all require that kind of pause. Our fast forward lifestyles and the rush that we all go through doesn't allow us to have that me time wherein you can understand what you really are capable of.
Yes.
So this pandemic,
you're back again, but I still want you to tell our audience more about you, like where are you from, what you do. Tell about all the wonderful things that you are doing.
I am from Bhubaneswar. I belong to the beautiful state of Odisha, and I was born and brought up here. Did my education in Bangalore, my higher education in Bangalore. Then I moved to Mumbai after I got a job offer during my campus placements, and there began my corporate life, hardcore corporate life, you can say. And the grind was extreme. And though I enjoyed it a lot, it gave me an opportunity to understand India better, to understand people better, because I had the opportunity to visit a lot of places. So, and I personally love traveling and meeting people and interacting. That, and during my stay in Mumbai also, I made a lot of beautiful friends, and we are still in touch. So that was a unique experience. So that was a very different lifestyle that I had. But then, as I have already told earlier also, I took a different path, and now I am back in my own state. I am a government employee, and now that the life is little paused, not that fast forward, I get little time to indulge in my hobbies, which is reading, painting, and probably because of this pandemic, I got the time to hold back and come up with such books. And meet people like you.
This is your corporate life and job and everything. How did writing happen? Like, when did you start writing? And do you remember, like, what was the first piece that you wrote?
Oh my God! If you tell me, I can remember it was during my school days. I wrote a poem titled "Garden." It was a small poem because I remember we used to have a beautiful garden in front of our house, and there were very different, very beautiful flowers, not exotic types, but wild flowers, including wildflowers. The garden looked beautiful. And yes, it was a personal garden that we had, and that had impacted me a lot. And I am a nature lover. Going into the nature just revives me. So I had penned a small poem, and then I had submitted. It was a poem, but I was never sure that it will get published in the school magazine. But voila, I got it. And then I thought, oh my God, I got published. And then I thought, yes, there is something that I can, probably write.
Yeah.
And there was a mention from the principal that that poem was very nice and it touched his heart also.
Okay.
And so I loved it. And then in college, there was in college magazine also, I wrote a
Yes.
piece regarding a village life, regarding
Okay.
a story of a
Mhm.
village life that was particularly whatever I had heard from my father during his
Yeah.
younger
So the
days,
stories
when
and his experiences.
stories and experiences, I put it down and then I wrote
Sure.
it. And when I made my parents read that, I saw my father become emotional because yes, and I was like shocked because I just wrote it whatever he had told me, and then he got emotional, and then I thought probably there is something that
Yes.
I can put it on
So
paper
people are
and
getting
make
touched by
people.
reading it.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes, yes. So and those were very earlier days, but
Mhm.
as life happened.
Yeah.
Slowly, I thought, this time only, during this time only, I started rewriting my passion, and blog
Great.
happened.
Mhm.
So from blogging, which
So
was
when did you
again
start your blog,
very,
like as a
it
professional
was
blogger?
professional blogger, you can say only last year.
Okay.
It started just
Yeah.
1 year back, but
Uh-huh.
blog is around 4 years old. But it was never, I had never given that kind of focus on the blog.
Okay.
So you can say I'm just a newbie, 1 year old blog, and I'm just putting it out. Whatever comes to my mind, I have put
True,
it out.
true. Nice, nice. So how did you come
If
up
you,
with this poetry book? Like, you love writing poetry, or it was a collection
uh, uh,
for a lot of
no,
time? How was it?
I love writing fiction and sometimes my own musings and whatever. If I see something and I feel about it, I come to my blog and write it out.
Yeah.
And probably fiction is more closer to my heart, but then
Okay.
poetry I write whenever I feel chaotic, or there are some emotions which probably I am struggling with, or I am finding it difficult to express it properly.
Yeah.
So sometimes those kind of fleeting moments, I find it easier to express through poetry,
True poetry.
because those kind of, you can say amorphous feelings which are not very crystalline in nature. You cannot
Yeah.
say it, but you feel it. So I think
Exactly.
poetry is the best medium. So poetry always connects deeply, and I wrote these poems only for myself. So
Okay.
the book, it, you can say it is a collection of poems which was written very very long back. So these are
Okay.
very yes.
Mhm.
This was not written for the publication
So you did
purpose.
not put them in your blog or anywhere else?
No, it was there in the
It
blog,
was
but
there in
it was
blog.
only for my
Okay.
own thing. Yes.
Yeah.
But now I have collected all of them,
Nice.
and I've come up with this book,
Okay.
Heartfelt Symphonies. Yes.
Yeah.
So
So
that
what
is
kind
why
of
it is
poetry like
heartfelt.
this book has? Like it's more on emotions or nature. Like what kind of poetry?
I have 4 sections in the book.
Okay.
The first is devoted to nature. First 2 poems are actually devoted to superpowers. The I wouldn't call it it's devotional or something. It's,
Yeah.
you can say, yin and yang concept. The
Okay.
Purush and the Prakriti forces that drive us. So
Nice.
first 2 poems are an ode to the superpower.
Okay.
Second section talks about nature and my inspiration from nature. And third is fire. I've taken
Okay.
fire as my muse. And the
Nice.
fourth part is life itself. Whatever I have experienced, small things about life, I have composed poems.
Nice.
So these
So
are
would you
4
like to read a poem
parts.
from your recent book?
Yeah, if you say so,
Yes,
I have a
please.
small poem ready.
Okay.
So this is from the part nature.
Mhm.
So I'm fascinated by mountains. We all are, I guess.
Nice. Yes.
So my poem is titled Conical Heights.
Okay.
The cone-shaped mountains keep calling me from distant lands. A magical pull that exists between us draws me towards these magnificent structures, exhibiting strength, determination, and mightiness. Awestruck, I look up to scale those heights, that which elongates into the blue skies. Firm as steel, they evoke emotions that are quite rare. Witnessing many storms, they still stand with a fire in their stare. I soak in their aura, dissolving myself in those snow-capped peaks. admiring their pristine beauty, trying to decipher what they speak. I lie beside them, and we both look towards the blue hemisphere, like friends sharing stories of our existence and hardships. About the small stones thrown at both of us to put down the self respect, to compel us to go down. Each throw hit us both with injuries minor and strong, but a voice echoed beneath our hearts to undo any wrong. The cone shaped mountains keep calling me from distant lands.
Oh,
That's
nice. That's a beautiful poem you've
so.
written.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I must
Thank you
tell the
so much.
audience that we'll be sharing all the links in the description of this video, where you can actually read all the poems. You can visit the links that Chinmay would be sharing with us. And she also has a book previously written on fiction, and this one is on poetry. So whichever you're like all poetry lovers and fiction lovers, you can check the links below. So Chinmay,
Thank you.
like
Thank you so much.
so much you're writing, and you're also so active on social media. So you're also painting. So like, what is it that inspires you, and what is it that keeps you going?
I still think I am doing less compared to people around me.
Not getting time.
I think, yes, so much of happening around me. I still think I am lost somewhere. But then I just do what gives me pleasure. Painting
Yeah.
helps me really, it's a stress buster actually.
True.
So even on Twitter, whatever I write is just a kind of stress relieving activity that I do. It comes to my mind and I do it.
You
I
love to
think
engage with people there.
yes, yes. I have made a lot of friends, so
Yeah.
that is wonderful. And the most important part is whenever there is a new blog post, and I have non-bloggers on Twitter coming, reading my post and giving me
Okay.
compliments.
So that's
That
wonderful.
that is wonderful. I
Yes.
never thought that because I engaged with them just
Fellow
like
bloggers and
friends
all.
on.
Yeah. True. True.
So
Mm.
that is a that is a eye opener for me. That when you engage with people, even people who are non-bloggers
Yeah.
per se, they also like to visit your blog and read your
Yes.
thoughts. That is interesting. But I
Mm.
still think I have a long way to go. A lot of
Yeah.
things
Everybody
need to
has
be
it.
channelized. Yes, need to be channelized. I'm still fighting with that, but everything that I'm doing is uh, from my heart, I can say, and so that is what is giving me
Yeah.
hope to go on and on and
Nice.
connect with everyone. Yes, but still, I think I am. I have a big lacuna with engaging with a lot of bloggers and reading
Mhm.
their blogs. Just time constraint.
Yeah.
I'm trying my best, so it
And
will
that
happen with
happens,
time.
like people are
Yeah.
busy with their own lives, and
Yes.
sometimes we do
Yes.
not
Yes.
get that time to engage with our
we,
fellow
we
bloggers
we
and
intend to,
read
but we
their
do
work.
not get the time. Yes,
Yes,
the intention
it
is always
happens.
there, but then there is paucity of time and doesn't happen. So
Exactly. But that's fine. So, like, out of all of these things, is there anything that you are really passionate about? Something like apart from writing and all, something that we don't know about you?
I think I am an open book as of now. Everything I love traveling and
Okay.
visiting. Yes, I have a couple of crazy friends.
Yeah.
So once in a year, we always kind of pack our bags and
Oh,
we
nice.
just that is one thing that has kept us going. We have had arguments and whatever, but
Yeah, and
then
fun
those
times.
kind of trips, those kind of trips just bonds us again. So I think traveling is one thing that
So
keeps
it must be really
something
frustrating for
within
you,
us.
this pandemic. You can't
Very
travel
much,
anywhere.
very much, very much. So I love traveling. Staying at one place just doesn't happen with me.
Doesn't
I
help.
just want to
And in
go
fact,
out and meet
traveling
people.
also helps in writing, when you're seeing
Yes,
new
yes, and
places,
sometimes
meeting new people. It reflects in your
and
writing also.
exactly, exactly. And when you go and probably a new perspective dawns. And sometimes when you're away from your own people, you sometimes kind of understand their perspective better also. When you
Yes.
are together, you might not understand, you might not see things from their perspective, but
Yes,
that kind of
that
distance
happens.
gives you that space to make things clearer. So traveling is one thing I'm passionate about,
Okay.
and I'm just dying for this pandemic to get over and
Yeah, everyone.
go away somewhere.
Same
I think we
situation
all are.
everywhere.
We all are everywhere, everywhere. I think that is how it
Yeah.
is. And I'm an ambivert, I can say.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, sometimes I love to open up and meet people, and there are times when I just want to be within my own cocoon and go into the
Yes.
shell. So you can call me
And
an
sometimes
ambivert.
people don't understand. why she's
Yeah,
not
people don't
flirting, she's
understand, but
also the talkative girl.
I oscillate. Exactly. I oscillate between being introvert and extrovert.
Yes.
I have both sides to me. So sometimes meeting people excites me, and sometimes it irks me also. So I need my me time. So that is how.
That's good. Taking a break is also very important. Sometimes
Very
just
important.
shut down everything and just
Shut
enjoy
down
your me time.
everything and then yes.
Yeah.
So that is how it is.
So any tips and advice you want to give to new writers, like you are coming up with a book every year? Tell us the secret.
I hope it continues. I hope it
Yes,
continues.
it will.
I think more than being perfect, the will to create and learn while you are walking, on the path is more important. Sometimes we feel, I do not have that in me, or we self doubt kills a lot of dreams. So I have had such moments wherein I have had, a lot of opportunities, but I kind of stayed back and I did not
You
participate.
don't have that confidence in the beginning.
No, I can say I had the confidence, but then I always thought probably I'm not ready enough.
Yeah.
Self doubt, confidence I had in my creativity, but I always thought others are better prepared. Others, I think now I have realized that there will always be people who are better prepared, better equipped, and they will be there. But and one more thing is you should enjoy the process.
Exactly.
It shouldn't be a stress. I don't want to be in the rat race. I want to enjoy my
That's very
creativity
important.
and meet people. Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't want to burn out in this creative passion.
True.
So that
Take
is
your
one
time
thing I would
and
take your
enjoy what you're
time,
doing.
and it's not a race out there. If you cannot engage, just sit back and be within yourself. See whether you're enjoying it or not. So I would say that.
Well, that's a very good thing that you have said, because we have also seen people who start very enthusiastically and then they don't get that much appreciation or that much likes and followers, and then
Yes. One more thing is
continue.
appreciation. Yeah, that is one thing. I have a lot of people have told you're not a trained poet, and you might not know what is a kind of
We love your
structure,
poetry.
or I said nothing to it. I am coming up with my poetry book.
Yes, please.
Even if the bad thing is I will get to hear some criticisms. It will only help
That is
me,
also
right?
good. That will
That is
those
also
feedback
good.
that will
That is
help
also,
us.
I will take. It will help me. So that is how I came up with this book, which I was not confident in the beginning, but I'm happy that I got very good reviews. Touch wood, and and obviously our community is very supportive, and they have given wonderful reviews. I'm very thankful to my readers who have read it, took time to write reviews, detailed reviews on their blogs. I'm very thankful to them, and look forward to their continued support as it has always been.
Yes, it has always been. So coming to the community, so I'll just end the episode with one fun question. So if you wake up tomorrow as some other blogger or writer from the community, who would that be and what would you do?
Oh my God, Rashi, hats off to you for putting that question to me. First of all, let me first put a disclaimer. Everyone is dear to my heart.
Then you're being very diplomatic over here.
No, everyone has some. Okay. I don't know. I love a lot of people, and I don't know whom should I. No, I've connected with. It's a very difficult question that you put.
Yeah, it is.
But I think Mayuri is one of my favorites. And I love her blog because it has got a lot of variety in it, and it shows that the experience shows on a blog. I love her fiction pieces, and the way I love her wit. I love her sense of humor, and through blogging only somehow I have connected with her. We both have connected very well, and she also likes my fiction pieces, and I love her. I love getting her feedbacks on my blogs. The way she writes it, her feedback is enough to motivate me. And I have seen her blog, and it's very professional. As of
that's true.
For a beginner, when I see it, the experience shows on her blog. Yes, it's very inspiring, and every time her tweets are also full of wit, sense of humor. Yes, humor. So I would like to be Mayuri, and tarot card reading. I love so much. And one more thing. Yes,
Yeah.
and one more thing, I had no clue about tarot card reading. Her A to Z blogs opened a new world for me. So I can
Yeah.
imagine myself sitting, probably Mayuri, I know she has taken a lot of pain in, knowing the art. But, if I wake up tomorrow
Yeah.
as Mayuri, probably I'll have that knowledge with me, intact.
Yes.
And it is
And you
such
can see
a
your future.
superpower. Yes, yes, such a
So
superpower.
good
I can
choice
do the
then.
tarot card reading, yes. And she has so much talent and so much. She does her card reading sessions and blogging, and she collaborates with brands as well. And
True.
so,
Just taking
hats
out
off
time
to
for
her.
everything and so nicely.
Exactly. So, and
Good.
somewhere I feel she writes from her heart also. Everything,
Yes.
every time. So everyone does, but then
Yeah.
just to answer your
That
question,
reflects, that reflects in your writing and your work. Who's doing it
yes.
passionately and who is doing it just for the sake of
And
writing.
just like your music,
Exactly.
yes. That's how it is.
So thank you so much, Chinmay. Thank you for taking out time, and it was such a lovely session having you back on this show.
Thank you, Rashi, and it is wonderful to meet you again. Probably I can say these kind of sessions have brought us closer, and we have become friends. Like you, I have made many friends, and this is a wonderful feeling, to be connected with such brilliant minds. And what can I say? I'm blessed. Thank you.
I'm honored to have you back on the show and wish you all the best with all your books that you have written and the ones that you're
Thank
coming up
you.
with.
And I wish you all the success with this new series. May you rise.
Thank you.
Keep signing and rise higher.
Thank you so much.
All the very best to you. It was wonderful. Thank you for having me again.
Thanks to you for taking out time.
Okay then.